JBN, we keep you informed. Fatal collision in Ochiraya, St. Anne. 24-year-old Artley Antonio of Shore Park Heights, St. Anne, died from injuries he received in a vehicular collision on the Ochirayas bypass in the parish on Wednesday, June 12. The Ochirayas police report that about 1:27 p.m., Antonio was a pillion rider on a motorcycle when the driver allegedly lost control and collided with a motor truck. The police were summoned, and on their arrival, both Antonio and the driver were taken to the hospital. He was subsequently pronounced dead, while the driver was admitted in serious but stable condition. Another man stabbed to death, 2 suspects in custody. 2 men are currently in police custody following the stabbing death of a 35-year-old man in his community on Wednesday, June 12. Dead is Miguel Brevet, otherwise called Strongman, of Pond Peace District, Hopewell in the parish. According to the police's Corporate Communications Unit, CCU, Brevet went to an apartment complex in his community when an argument reportedly developed between him and the 2 men. During the alleged altercation, he was stabbed multiple times. He was taken to the hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. The incident occurred shortly after 7 a.m. The 2 men were subsequently taken into custody. However, their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. Health Ministry probing reports that cesspool trucks are being retrofitted to deliver drinking water. The Ministry of Health and Wellness is investigating allegations that some operators of cesspool trucks are retrofitting them to deliver drinking water. The allegations were raised by some councillors at a recent meeting of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation's Parish Disaster Preparedness and Public Health Committee. In a statement, the ministry said it will inform the public of the outcome of the investigation. The ministry is increasing its vigilance in the wake of concerns about the quality of drinking water distributed by some private trucking companies. It noted that quality checks are carried out by public health inspectors on a weekly basis. Everton Baker, Director of Environmental Health in the ministry, said the water should be from the NWC or an approved source. He said a list of approved sources can be obtained from parish health departments. He urged consumers to be vigilant when receiving potable water in light of the prevailing drought conditions and as the demand for potable water increases. Before water is received, consumers should observe whether or not the vehicle, including the water-holding containers, hose and fittings, are clean. Consumers should also ensure that the water is not discolored and that there is no odor or foreign matter in the water. Commercial entities are advised where possible to do additional quality checks, Baker said. The Ministry of Health is urging persons to treat their water by boiling or adding household bleach if they are doubtful about the quality of their water. 9 checks payable to 1 person at Manchester Municipal Corporation. Former Manchester Deputy Mayor Irving Facey yesterday identified for prosecutors 9 checks payable to the same person that were drawn on the account of the Manchester Municipal Corporation. Facey, who was giving evidence in the fraud trial of the 3 former officials of the local authority, said the name Melissa McFarlane appeared on all the checks. 1 check was in the amount of $425,000. Prosecutors did not ask about the value of the others. Facey also identified 2 other checks that were payable to Natasha Heron and Ron Johnson. He testified that the checks bore his signature and that of David Harris, the former acting secretary-manager of the Manchester Municipal Corporation. Harris, Sanjay Elliott, the former superintendent of roads and works, and Kendale Roberts, temporary work overseer, are on trial for allegedly defrauding the local government body of nearly $400 million. Elliott's wife, Tasha Gay, his parents, Eduardo and Myrtle, are also on trial along with bank teller Radcliffe McLean and Dwayne Sibley for a range of fraud-related offenses. It is alleged that between January 1, 2014 and June 2016, the Manchester Municipal Corporation paid out millions for work done on his behalf. However, investigations later revealed that the invoices were fictitious as no work was done. Richard Biles selected as new BOJ governor. Well-known businessman Richard Biles has been selected as the next governor of the Bank of Jamaica, BOJ. The announcement was made yesterday morning in a statement by Minister of Finance and Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark. In January of this year, I appointed a search committee chaired by Mr. David Marshon to lead an open and transparent search for a new central bank governor. I am very pleased that the search process has yielded an eminently qualified, experienced, and credible leader in Mr. Richard Biles to succeed Mr. Brian Winter as Governor of the Bank of Jamaica. Mr. Biles will succeed Governor Brian Winter as Governor on August 19, Clark said. Biles has had a 40-year career in business and finance and is an accomplished corporate leader. He was appointed Managing Director of Pan Caribbean Merchant Bank in 1998 before his appointment as CEO of the Panjam Group, a leading diversified conglomerate, in 1991. He led Panjam for 13 years before taking over as CEO of Sagicor Jamaica in 2004. Biles retired as CEO of Sagicor Jamaica in 2017 and was appointed non-executive chairman in that same year. In addition, Biles has been chairman of Red Stripe and a non-executive director of several other companies. He was co-chair of the Economic Program Oversight Committee, formed to monitor Jamaica's performance under its agreement with the International Monetary Fund. Biles holds BSc and MSc degrees in Economics and International Development. I have every confidence that Biles will bring to the job of governor the focused, principled, and disciplined leadership that has characterized his career, Clark said. The finance minister says a BOJ subcommittee, led by BOJ General Counsel Karen Chinque-Aiken, has been appointed to assist Biles in the transition, including complying with BOJ governance requirements. Health Ministry probes handling of alleged rape victims at hospitals. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says it has launched a probe into an incident involving a mother and her two daughters who were reportedly turned away from one hospital and denied attention for several hours at another when they went for a rape kit exam. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton says he has convened a panel including representatives from the leadership of the Southeast Regional Health Authority and the Southern Regional Health Authority to review the incident. The review is to determine what breaches took place and what action is to be taken. Media reports suggest that the mother and her two daughters were each raped by gunmen who broke into their house in late May. Reports are that the females were first escorted to the Mapen Hospital, then sent back to the Spanish Town Hospital and made to wait several hours before any form of help came. Woman held trying to smuggle ganja and food to inmate. A woman now finds herself facing a criminal charge after she was allegedly caught attempting to smuggle contraband into a jail cell on Sunday. The accused woman, 20-year-old Ashley Hewitt, reportedly visited the Constant Spring police station with food for a man who was picked up by the police a few days earlier. However, when a team of alert cops examined the package, which contained chicken and fries from a fast food establishment, it was allegedly found to also contain vegetable matter resembling ganja. The vegetable matter and another small plastic bag with what appeared to be rolling papers was found neatly embedded in the chicken that was supposed to be consumed by the detainee. The woman was cautioned, arrested, and charged. She is scheduled to appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on June 27. Mother searches for missing daughter. 20-year-old Ronique Young left her Washington Boulevard home last Thursday for work but did not show up. Her mother, Joan Young, said that she has been desperately trying to find her since. She was supposed to take her child to school, take a bus to Price Right, and then from Price Right a bus or a taxi to Red Hills Mall where she works. Then from there she would go to Halfway Tree to pay a voucher for her son's school fee. Then she would come back to me, give me the voucher for me to carry to the orientation at 4:30 p.m., she said. Young said she became worried after Ronique did not contact her throughout the day, after numerous attempts to call her failed. When I see like 1 o'clock and she never called, I just called her to find out how far she reached with it and what's going on. But I was not getting her, so I called the workplace and them tell me that she hadn't been in from morning, she said. She said she went to her workplace later that day and from there to the Duane Park police station to make a report. Young said that her family has been trying to get the word out about her daughter's disappearance by using social media and posting flyers, while trying to shield Ronique's 6-year-old son from knowing that his mother is missing. She is pleading with anyone who may have taken her to send her back home. Just send her back to me. I don't want nothing, I just want her. Just send her. Even though she has a baby, she's still my baby, she said. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Ronique Young can contact her mother at 876-853-0224. That's 876-853-0224. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.